Good morning. I'm MPP Roman Baber, and I call on Doug Ford to stop inflicting harm on the people of Ontario. Just over a year ago, I was removed by Doug Ford from the Government Caucus for my opposition to the lockdowns. My January 2021 suggestion that the collateral harm of lockdowns should be factored into our decision-making was dismissed until recently. COVID is a serious infection which can be very dangerous to select demographics. But after 2 years of public health interventions, 90% of eligible Ontarians vaccinated, and new antiviral medication, and a better understanding of the virus, the government should extricate itself from our lives and leave us alone. It will take years before we fully realize the collateral damage of lockdowns. The CMA recently said that more than 4,000 people already died from cancelled surgeries. Ontario cancelled over 300,000 surgeries. More than 1 million cancer screenings were missed, resulting in many late diagnoses. The rate of death from overdose is up 80%. A mental health catastrophe is gripping Ontario, especially Ontario's children, who suffered from one of the longest school closures in the world. I'm here to urge Doug Ford like I did a year ago. Protect long-term care, build hospital capacity, and let Ontarians return to normal. That is the best thing you can do for their health and mental health. It's time to heal. And it's also time to heal the divisions. It is now apparent that there is no use for passports and mandates. The government won't get the 10% holdouts, and passports failed to prevent another lockdown. We were promised a return to normal, but instead we were made to suffer another dark December and January. Many insist that others should vaccinate as a condition of employment to keep others safe. Such suggestion is predicated on the argument that vaccinated individuals are less likely to be infected and therefore statistically less likely to transmit. But last Thursday, Ontario's Chief Medical Officer conceded that 2 doses offer minimal protection against infection. That means that any argument that a vaccinated individual is keeping others safer because their own risk of infection is lower should now be off the table. Even if I'm wrong, we have never forced anyone to do anything against their will. Costing someone their ability to put food on the table is against free will. And COVID is no reason to redesign our democracy. I call on the government to pass my Jobs and Jabs bill when it is up for second reading on March 3rd and then pass the bill immediately. We can save tens of thousands of jobs and help tens of thousands of families. Finally, products sold in store are labeled with QR codes, but people should not be. Ontarians should not have to show papers to sit for a bowl of soup at Tim Hortons. Enough is enough. A recent Angus Reid poll found that more than 54% of Canadians support the ending of all restrictions. On behalf of millions of Ontarians, I call on Doug Ford to remove all restrictions, revoke all emergency orders except for those that deal with staffing, and please let Ontarians breathe, work, play, smile, and live. It's time to end this. It's time to heal. Thank you.